Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah. We begin this series on prayer. Prayer in Arabic means supplication and mercy. Prayer in the terminology of jurists. An act of worship consisting of words and actions, the beginning of which is the takbir, saying Allahu Akbar, and the end of which is the taslim, saying peace be upon you. Salah is the greatest of the practical pillars of Islam. It is an act of worship that is obligatory for a Muslim when traveling or at home, in health or sickness, in peace or war. It is not waived under any circumstances. Prayer is the daily act of worship that always makes the Muslim have an appointment with Allah. Whenever the concerns of this world make him forget his Lord, prayer comes and reminds him. Whenever the filth of sins covers him, prayer comes and purifies him. It is what cleanses the souls and purifies the hearts 5 times a day, so that nothing of their filth remains. It is one of the reasons for the psychological peace that believers enjoy and others are deprived of. And Allah made it a weapon for the believer to use in the battle of life. And to face its disasters and pains with it, Allah Almighty said,
يا أيها الذين آمنوا استعينوا بالصبر والصلاة إن الله مع الصابرين.
Meaning of the Quranic verse, O ye who believe, seek help with patient perseverance and prayer, for Allah is with those who patiently persevere. And when Muhammad, the messenger of Allah, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, was distressed by a matter, he would resort to prayer. It is one of the rituals that distinguish Islam, as it makes the Muslim connected to his Lord, and he worships him in a state of ritual purity and purification 5 times a day. He says, Lord Headley, one of the lords in Britain, entered Islam in the first quarter of the last century and wrote a book called A Western Awakening to Islam. And among what he said, Islam is the religion that makes a person truly worship Allah throughout his life. Not only on Sundays, he also said, the movements of prayer are regular, benefiting the body and soul together, and are simple and gentle, and are unparalleled in any other prayer. The status of prayer in Islam is unparalleled. It is the pillar of Islam and its greatest obligation. The Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said, the head of the matter is Islam, its pillar is the prayer, and its peak is jihad. Prayer is the first act for which the slave of Allah will be held accountable on the Day of Judgment. Narrated Anas. The Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said, the first thing that the servant will be held accountable for on the Day of Resurrection is prayer. If it is complete, the rest of his deeds will be complete. And if it is corrupt, the rest of his deeds will be corrupt.